Hey guys, how's it going? Sorry for the disclaimer, but I have to put it up to be compliant with YouTube's terms of service. Gonna make this video quick because I'm having some technical issues with my computer. It's like running really slow. But anyway, let's get to the games. This morning we took the Kia Tigers. Obviously they lost. I was able to watch the game. So I suffered through the agony of the loss. Final score was Dinos 10-4. Tigers were never really in it. I think the starting pitcher for the Tigers didn't even last 2 innings. I mean, and they were like 1, 2, 3, 4 relievers. I mean, by the second inning, the Dinos already put up 8 runs. So, but I made the wrong call yesterday. It was between the Tigers and KT Wiz, and unfortunately, I didn't take the Wiz, and that's how it goes. Let's take it. Look at today's games. I'm looking at 2 games for candidates for the play today. Eagles at Wiz and Twins at Bears. So let's take a look at the Eagles at Wiz first. Let's see, Eagles. If I can find it. Okay. Looks like ex-MLB starter for the Eagles, Bruce Zimmerman. No stats, obviously. It looks like this is his first start. I think he was recently with the St. Louis Cardinals. And we have an unknown, we have an unknown MLB player facing a veteran, looks like a veteran KT Wiz pitcher with, a subpar. I don't like what I see here. I mean, so I think it evens out. I mean, Zimmerman has no experience in the KBO, but he has plenty of experience in the minor leagues and the majors in the MLB. So I think that office, maybe average, or even I would call him average. I think the average ERA in the KBO is 4.50. So he's slightly above average, but not much, and he has an 0-2 losing record. So, but I think the lean's got to go with KT here, because I think the Eagles have been struggling. I think they won today, it looks like, but no, actually they lost today, 5-3. And let me see. And before that, they did win against the Giants. It was 5-3 on Wednesday. So, and then Tuesday they lost 3-9. But look at KT Wiz. Their recent performance, they've been like making hard contact with the ball consistently. Like Tuesday was 10-0 against the Dinos. Wednesday was 10-3 against the Dinos again. And then yesterday, let me see, it was 10-2 against the Dinos. And then this morning, 5-3. So I think it's still pretty good, and I think we're gonna ride that. Their offense, although their starting pitcher from tomorrow is kind of sus, but so. The other game we're looking at is the Twins at the Bears. Same situation, I think. Yeah, Carrasco's and also an ex MLB player, going for his first start in the KBO. But he's been in the he was in the MLB for a long time. I don't remember how many years. I think it was like at least like 17 or 19 years. I read, but obviously he's at the twilight of his career. But So, I mean, I mean, based on his experience and what I saw on his, I think he had like a around the 6.0 something ERA in the majors this year before before he came over to the KBO. So with that, I would give him a baseline KBO average ERA of 4.50. Just put something in here, which makes him still not as good as this guy, who's pretty much above average or most at 2.64 ERA and 9.4 win record. But Bears and Twins. But I'm honestly, even though he's unknown, and in this case, I think I would lean towards the Twins. But all right, let's take a look at this again. Yeah, it looks like the line for the Twins it's a coin flip. Yeah, I mean, it's about what I expect, and Hard Rock agrees with me. And then the line for the Wiz is -120, and the Eagles -110. I think we're gonna go with the home team. I mean, excuse me. Yesterday we made the wrong call by not taking the Wiz. I don't want to repeat the same mistake, so I think the play of the day is going to be K2 Wiz money line at -120. Okay, let's take a look at the models leans. Again, disclaimer: these the leans for my model are for informational and educational purposes only. Looks like the first game, Eagles at Wiz. The model recommends a pass. So it disagrees with me about taking the K2 Wiz money line. Second game, Tigers at Dino. Model has a strong lean on the Dinos run line, -1.5. Then next game, Twins at Bears. The model recommends the Bears run line, and that's an elite lock, the highest rating that the model will give a prediction. It likes the strong pitching and offense. Next game, I mean, I disagree here, to be honest with you. Like I said, if I was going to play this, I would take the Twins money line, right? But next game, Landers at Heroes. Again, I don't like playing wagering on a game between two bad teams, and I think these are the two worst teams in the leaderboard. But the motto is on the Landers and run line. I mean, I wouldn't take the run line, but I would lean the Landers too. But this ratings gives it a moderate lean, which is like means it's really a weak lean, almost a pass. Then the Samsung Lions against the Giants. The model recommends the Samsung Lions run line -1.5, and that's a weak lean too. So that doesn't say a lot about this prediction. Since there were two, looks like there were two the elite locks today. Was there two elite locks? No, I guess there was only one. So, but yeah, I think that's about it. So I'll see you guys next time.